Well, that's great. I applaud you for doing that and throwing it out there for people,
Thanks,
because there's definitely a need for it. So the last question we've got, which is one I did not say anything to you about ahead of time, but we've been asking everybody, if you could have one e-discovery superpower, what would that be?
Well, the one I have, I think, is, and I've worked on, you don't get superpowers by dreaming it, but I have, by spending hundreds, maybe thousands of hours, learned how to get a feeling for the artificial intelligence that I'm programming on computers to help me in document review. So that's why I humanize it. Me and my team, we call him, Mr. EDR. We think of it as a robot because it becomes like another entity. It's not, it is artificial intelligence. It is active machine learning. That's what it is. It's not general artificial intelligence. It can't think on its own. It's called specialized artificial intelligence.
Right.
And so what you do is, to me, I still find it exciting to do. I take what's in my head on what I think is relevant or what the other experts tell me are relevant, and I transfer that into the software, into the algorithms, a very advanced, sophisticated AI, active machine learning, and I train it, and I teach this robot. I teach it to know what I want, and it never makes a mistake. Once it gets it, it's totally consistent. We humans are totally inconsistent.
Right.
And it's fast. It's almost speed of light that it can go through and analyze everything.
Wow.
So that's a fun thing, but it ends up becoming, you spend a lot of time with it, you get a kind of an intuition or a feel for what it is. And I think this is something we're going to get in the next generation, is we're going to have lawyers and software and computers are not going to be as separate as they are. I'm not for brain implants. I heard Elon Musk, he's just investing in a new startup.
Right.
But to me, the lawyer and the computer need to be friends. The technology needs to work together, and these computers are getting smart. And so it becomes something where you can feel like you have a relationship with a computer,
right,
like humans can have a relationship. Different. I mean, they don't necessarily yell at you, but they will disagree with you. I mean, one of my coolest moments in software where I really became a believer is when I was training the program. You train it by showing it documents saying this is relevant, this is relevant, this is relevant. And I had trained, and then it comes back to you and says, well, here's the ones I think are relevant that you haven't marked relevant. Well, it came back to me and sent me a document that I had told it was irrelevant. And it was disagreeing with me. And I'm going, oh, what's the matter with this software? But I looked at it more carefully next time. Sure enough, near the end of the email was where the triggering phrase was. And the reality is, when humans are doing review, we tend to focus on the beginning. By the end of it, we're tired. We're not meant to do that kind of boring drudgery work. Computers excel at that. So when I had it correct me and was right, I'm going, this is way cool.
All right. Well, again, I have to commend you for your work in education and getting this material out to people. It's sorely needed, and you've done a yeoman's work. As you said, thousands and thousands of hours go into this, and I personally can't thank you enough, and I think on behalf of the profession, you wrote a great
Well, you too.
Thanks for being here, Ralph. Appreciate it.
Thank you.